On today's edition of Forever Home, we're going to talk about gutters and them overflowing and how we solve that so that you don't get water getting into the foundation of your basement. Let's get going. Here we go. Customer called us because they had a lot of water coming down this roof, right down this valley. Everything from the upper roofs all flow to this one point, and then they come down and they hit this corner, and she's just getting so much oversplash down here on the ground in her gardens and just washing the mulch everywhere, just being an absolute pain in the butt. Now over here on this side, this is exactly what we like to see. The downspouts hard piped down into the upper gutter, hard piped down into this lower gutter. Great, beautiful. Comes out, drains out here. Everything comes down to the ground. But she's just got too much volume of water coming out of this corner. That upper gutter there to the left doesn't actually have a downspout on it that drains out the end onto the roof, and all that water washes down. So of course we'd like to see that hard piped if at all possible. Maybe they could have taken and run an outside miter on this corner up here and then worked that around and made that gutter all one continuous piece and then dropped the downspout here onto the roof, but they didn't. So what are we going to do with it? Well, you can see over here on the neighbor's side they put a splash guard up, and so that's what we're going to do here today. This is an HOA and they have some very specific requirements about the color of your downspout. It has to be a pebblestone clay color, so we've gotten some of that metal here. We have bent that to fit onto the gutter situation. We're gonna take that up and screw it down. So you can see they've got some gutter guard, and I really like this style of gutter guard. There's different brands, but it's all generally the same thing. It's 1/8 inch diameter holes through an aluminum covering, and these work great. We usually don't have too much problem with them splashing over, except in instances where you do have a lot of volume, like here in the corner. So we're gonna pop out the 2 screws that we have sitting here already, throw those into my pocket, and then that's gonna allow this to sit down nice and flush on top of here. And you know, I might try overlapping it underneath the gutter guard, and we'll see what that, I think that might actually look better from this side. So let me pause this and we'll put that underneath. All right, so we've got this finessed underneath the gutter guard that is on here, and that means any water that comes down is going to be hitting this and definitely direct back and in, and there's no spots for any leaves or other debris to get in there. So now we just need to take and run our screws back where they were holding originally. And between the screw and the gutter guard on top of it, definitely going to hold this nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. And this is because we bent this one ourselves. It's a little bit bigger than one you might pick up from the store. We're 10 inches in each direction here. Going to give that water plenty of space to hit this, spread out, and get going in a different direction, so it has time to drop into the gutter guard as opposed to splashing out onto the ground. And the ones that you can buy from the other side here, they're 3 or 4 inches in size. So this should help out with that. And that's what it looks like down here on the ground. So like I said, we got about 10 inches going in each direction. It should be plenty to divert that flow of water. And I mean, these small ones are very functional. That's probably about 4 inches each direction. And that will help slow things down. But if you get one of those deluges that we occasionally hit down here, that may not be big enough. And this is why whenever I can, if I can bend them ourselves, that's usually a better option for us, because I can make it just a little bit bigger and make sure that we're absolutely going to divert that water, especially in a situation where there is gutter guard up there, because that adds to the splash factor, and we want to try to help contain that. So if we can help solve a problem for you, give our team a call, 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for Cope Built, your full service construction and renovation company, and extension 2 for new projects. Cope Construction is a registered home improvement contractor in Pennsylvania. 88078, licensed in Newcastle County, Delaware, 10490. There's nothing that we don't do: roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, anything on the interior home. Finish your basement, remodel your bathroom, renovate your kitchen, plumbing, electrical, drywall, spackle, paint, gutters, downspouts. Build your custom dream house, a garage, an addition, whatever it might be. Give our team a call. Take a picture of what's bugging you. Send it to us right here on that Facebook page. Click that Contact Us button there at the top. Send us your contact details, some pictures of what's going on, description of what you'd like to have done, and our team will be happy to work with you to price that out for you and get you on the schedule. Of course, we appreciate you liking and sharing all of our videos here. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that notifications bell so you get updated with all the cool homeowner tips that we have for you here on Forever Home, so that when you're interviewing a contractor for work around your house, you know the right questions to ask, so you can separate those who know what they're doing from those who don't. This is Drew in beautiful West Grove, Pennsylvania. We're finished with it. You'll be proud to say it's not just done. It was Cope Built. We'll catch you in the next edition of Forever Home. Bye for now.